A Sunday well spent brings a week full of energy and content. The feeling is so good when at the end of a Sunday we feel refreshed and satisfied of spending quality time with our family, right? How do you guys spend your Sundays? Do you jumpstart like any other days, or do you like to take it slow and gradual to pick up later? Do let me know for sure. Hello everyone, Namaste and welcome back to my channel SwaysSereneSpace. I am Shweta and I bring content on homemaking, cooking and some lifestyle vlogs along with some chit chat on every Monday and Thursday. If you like to join me in this, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for future notifications. Well, this was the drill that was mandatory, right? It's a lazy Sunday today. Well, Sundays are meant to be lazy. So while I was happily lazing off, my husband gave me a very happy news that my house help sent a message that she will be on leave today. And I was like, look kar lo baat, gaya Sunday. Though my initial thought was that, I later felt that even house helps need some Sundays, right? So here I am motivating myself for the day. I folded the clothes yesterday night and did not put them in their places before calling it a night. So, I put them back in their place and started off with sweeping and mopping works so that with the major tasks done, I can do the other Sunday works peacefully. So, I just did the minimal dusting and got over with the sweeping, and now I'm preparing to mop the floor. Mihika and Tanvi had their dance classes today. Well, in two different batches actually. Mihika's class is from 9 to 11 and Tanvi's from 11 to 1. So while Mihika was getting ready and I am juggling with the morning chores, my husband helped me in getting the breakfast done. Usually Sunday breakfast is from outside, but today Mihika asked for homemade dosa and so she is getting her wish done by her father. On a usual basis too, he helps me with the outside works and sometimes with the household works too. Well, a house needs everyone's efforts to come together into a home, right? Though he sometimes annoys me with his lack of interest, most of the times his acts are very thoughtful. Thank you. So, while he is doing this, I am getting the other works done. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I don't take up much of cleaning tasks or any other out of the ordinary tasks on Sundays because I feel that it's the day that needs to be spent with the family. But sometimes it's out of our hands and we are bound to do things that we don't want to. But that's okay, I guess. So here I am done with the sweeping and mopping, and after this I clean the balcony as I hate to have a wet balcony. I thoroughly wash the mopping stick and hanging it to dry, else it will start smelling bad from the next use. Tanvi is still sleeping and I let her sleep until she was getting late for her breakfast. 9 is the maximum time until the kids sleep on Sundays. After that, me or my husband, either of us start waking them up. If they get up late, they have their breakfast late and that tends to get the lunch late. And as they have to go to their dance class, they have to eat something to get the energy. So skipping breakfast is a big no. And this little pixie is doing all the drama she can to avoid getting up. Well, finally making a face, she got up and I am doing the mandate job of a Sunday. Yes, changing the bedsheet. There are some must and should habits that I follow on Sundays, like wiping all the mirrors in the bathrooms, checking all the toiletries, seeing what kids need ahead in the week, checking if their school clothes are washed and ironed, etc. etc. And one among those Sunday tasks is changing the bedsheet. It accumulates all the oil and sweat and whatnot throughout the week, so here I am changing it to get ready for the week ahead. I prefer to put light color bed sheets always in this bedroom as this room has very minimal ventilation, and with the color of the furniture too being dark, it's very minimal reflection of light in this room. So, in such cases, adding light color bed sheets help in reflecting whatever minimal light that is coming into the room. Folding the bedsheet as shown on the screen helps in preventing the bedsheet from moving from its place. Of course, it still keeps moving, but at least not that evidently. Well, nowadays we have fitted sheets coming which serve the purpose in every possible way, but as I already mentioned, I am nowhere near to buying new bed sheets anytime soon. I am making the best with what I have. After this, I came to the other house to do the laundry. Well, many of you asked me if we own the opposite house too. The answer is yes. We own both the flats. We have our washing machine and dryer placed in this house utility area. We'll tell you all in detail about the story behind this house in some other video. But for now, yes, this is our house too. So my house help helps me in sweeping and mopping of both the houses every day, and she cleans this utility area too on a regular basis. In our area we have hard water issue, because of which on every dark space or on every home appliance we have these white spots and scars which are very annoying, so we have to clean them on a daily basis. There were some questions regarding this machine too. This is a tumble dryer of IFB brand, and I don't have to dry my clothes separately on a clothes hanger. After washing machine washes the clothes, I put them into the dryer and my clothes come out completely dry. I just have to fold them. But the downside is, because of the heat it generates, there is a chance of the clothes getting shrunk, especially t-shirts or jeans. So I prefer air drying them. After this, I started off another load of daily wear clothes. God, I hate doing laundry. I refilled detergent and comfort bottles, and I am replacing back into their places. Well, this is the rack where I store all the toiletries and laundry related items. And by this time I was sweating like anything. Hyderabad was cool for the past 2 weeks, but now it's again hot and not to mention very humid. Sweating has become like breathing, that constant. Anyways, after having my shower, I decked myself up for the day, and in the meanwhile, Tanvi and hubby also took their shower and had their breakfast too. Tanvi is obsessed with plazos, and I have no idea why. I fear she will fall down dancing with this attire, but she says she is very comfortable dancing in them. Am I wrong here somewhere? Do let me know. I did the diya bati and came back into the kitchen to get done with the cooking too. I usually don't have breakfast on Sundays unless I'm really hungry. Saturday nights are takeout nights for us, and so I eat on Saturday nights to relish my taste buds, and to compensate that I skip Sunday breakfast. Also, otherwise too, by the time I finish all the works on Sunday, it's a very odd time to have breakfast. Anyhow, first I am clearing the countertop before starting anything, as I get very agitated if I see a cluttered countertop. So I put back everything in their places, and today I made brinjal fry and coconut curd chutney, recipe of which is in the shorts. Do check the description box. Cooking was done by 11:30ish, and I am unloading the dishwasher so that I start loading it with a fresh load again. I recently learnt that rather than opening and closing all the cabinets again and again, to put back the dishes, it's a better practice to first place the dishes according to their place on the countertop, and after all the dishes are segregated, then opening the cabinets and putting them in their place saves a lot of time, energy, and also increases the longevity of cabinets. Likewise, placing the dishes into the dishwasher also requires the same practice, provided if we are loading them all at the same time. I keep loading the dishes from time to time, so that method didn't seem functional to me in this area. Iron, wooden, and plastic utensils are not washable in the dishwasher, so I hand wash them separately. I use this sheet iron kadai and tawa almost every day, and either me or my house help hand wash them. Cleaning things then and there is a habit that I inculcated from my mother in law. She used to say, if you leave this work now, it will skip your mind and afterwards you're going to come back to a mess. So, clean as you go is something she always used to say, and I 100% second that. Clean as you go, not only will it save your sanity, but also it's the first and foremost step for hygiene. The best way to protect our iron cookware is to heat them after every wash to prevent them from rusting. Cast iron would need some oiling too, but for sheet iron, just heating it on high flame until the water evaporates is enough. So I'm heating the kadai and tawa so that they can be rust free for the next use. After every time I cook, I once sweep the kitchen because there will definitely be crumbs of food or vegetables or peels, etc. Especially in monsoons, these are the tiny habits that we need to follow to avoid house flies and fruit flies. And my god, I don't know why their name is fruit flies, but they're everywhere and I can't stand them. So I make sure that my kitchen or home is evidently prohibiting them from entering. It's 12ish and Mihika is doing her project work and I came to help her with that and alongside finish my Sunday work too. Every Sunday, I sit down and write what I have to do this week. I guess I mentioned this before also. To have a relaxed week ahead, I feel this is must. I meal plan for the week and I also write down the content on which I have to shoot. Also, the coming week we have festivals, so writing down what I have and what all I need and what I need to do makes me stress free. After this, it was lunchtime. Mihika was too hungry to wait to have lunch with us, so she had her lunch early. This happens rarely as Sunday is the day where we make sure that we all sit together and have lunch. But as Mihika had her breakfast really early, she couldn't wait, and eating something else before lunch is something which I do not agree to, as that kills the appetite. Hubby went to pick Tanvi up from the dance class and I am arranging the table as I was super hungry and was sure that Tanvi would also come from the dance class hungry. Sunday is the day for the language of leisure. It's a day to let go of all your worries and empty your mind for the new days that are to come. Spending time with your loved ones, and not just time but quality time, is what matters. We have lunch every day, but Sunday's lunch is very special. Not because of the food that's cooked, but because of the people that fill the table. Even watching some gibberish alongside your loved ones brings happiness. I was about to call it a day and finish shooting when my husband surprised us with ice cream. I have been craving for chocolate ice cream for a very long time but was not getting it for the fear of kids eating it and falling sick. It's monsoon and kids are prone to cold and viral fevers, so I killed my desire to have it. But as weather is again hot, my husband thought it's the best time for ice cream and kids ordered some flavored drink. I was so happy and ate to my heart's content. For all the hard work, this was my treat. Hope you all had a great Sunday. See you all soon with a new video. Until then, take care, keep smiling. Bye bye.